This is Philip Rossman-Reich, the host of Locked On Magic, as the Orlando Magic defeat the Dallas Mavericks 138-127. We'll get to Cooper Flagg's 51 points in a minute, but this was simply a much-needed win. And while the score certainly closer and the headlines, and certainly our friends at Locked On NBA will be covering the Cooper's 50-point game, this was a game that the Magic thoroughly dominated pretty much from start to finish. They led by as much as 30 points in the fourth quarter when they really let off the gas. But the Magic needed a game that things just worked. And Dallas's defense has not been good. You got to take advantage of bad defenses. And Orlando's frankly struggled to do that all year. So the Magic get just a very, very comfortable win. Wendell Carter with a season-high 28 points. Desmond Bane, I believe, at 26. Franz Wagner stepped up and hit some really big shots when Dallas cut the lead to 11 late in the third quarter. I think he had 10 of his 18 points in the third quarter, including 6 or 7 in that run at the end of the quarter to get the Magic back up by 18 and eventually to balloon the lead out to 30. Now, having said that, Cooper Flagg's 51 points is actually something pretty important because the Magic gave up 127 points in this game. The Magic's defense was not perfect. Their process was pretty poor throughout the course of the game. And when you're a playoff team playing a team that is not necessarily trying to win, or a team that's at the bottom of the standings, you're playing more your process than the score. If the Magic were playing a playoff team tonight, and again, no offense to our friends from Dallas, if the Magic were playing a playoff team tonight, they would have been in trouble. Their defense was just kind of loose all over the place. Dallas is capable of these big scoring binges, but they lost Klay Thompson on several occasions. Cooper Flagg scored a lot of his points. I think he had 23 in the fourth quarter of this game. Scored a lot of his points at the end, but he was able to get to his spots without much resistance from Orlando. They really depended on Dallas making mistakes. They took advantage of those mistakes. You give them that. And the Magic needed to do that. They haven't done that necessarily in the last 3 weeks. But there's still a lot for this team to work on as they try and get themselves ready for the playoffs. At the end of the day, though, nobody cares as long as you win it this time of year. And the Magic desperately needed a win, and they got what they needed tonight.